conversation with the one, the only Father Matt Frisbee. One place it's cold is Cleveland, at least in that locker room of the Cavaliers. Oh, my goodness, to lose and get swept on your own home court. Good morning to you, Father Matt Frisbee.
Well, good morning, Dave and Ron, all of our listeners. Here we are in the Feast of St. Philip Neri, and the couple days after Pentecost. Of course, back in the day, those are old enough to remember this would be the octave of Pentecost. But,
right.
Nevertheless, the Cavs last night were not good.
No.
And
embarrassing.
Yeah, they were embarrassed. It all began, I think, last Tuesday was game one, so we did not have a chance to talk about it. The Tribe, the Guardians, on Tuesday, they beat Detroit, and I watched that game, and I thought, well, okay, I'll turn on the Cavs. And at some point, they were up by 22 in the fourth quarter, about 7 minutes left. I thought, I'm going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch the rest of this game. Well, bad move on my part because Cavs lost, and that, I think, just set the tone for the rest of the series. Knicks are a good team, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like Cavs just completely blew this all by themselves. But that 22-point loss, or losing that 22-point lead in the fourth quarter, set the whole tone for the rest of the series, and they get swept. So we'll see what's going to happen after the season here, what kind of roster changes occur. And we should talk Western Conference Finals. I can't believe we're talking this much NBA.
It's
Good
been
series.
fun to watch, though. The West is fabulous.
Yeah.
And then we got the Spurs and the Thunder. And, of course, the big thing over the weekend was, and Sean and I were talking about it before I came on the air, with the Thunder, especially SGA, who was named the MVP again this year, the flops.
Yeah.
Are just out of control. Yeah. There's one play, he goes up for a jump shot, and he is not even touched. He flops on his way down from his jump shot. They call the foul.
Yeah.
This has got to stop. That's awful.
Well, it's interesting because the guy who perfected this, the guy that made it so widespread across the NBA, is James Harden himself, who really flopped and didn't show up at all for this last series.
By about midway through the second quarter last night, I just stopped watching the Cavs.
Yeah.
But James Harden, he started that game brick after brick after brick, and lots of flops. So, that's the NBA for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and even in those flops, somebody's contributing. It might be to the downfall, but they're contributing.
Well, this is what makes it hard to watch the NBA. I will say this, and again, I'll sound like the guy, the old man on the porch, get off my lawn. You watch the 90s.
Yeah.
90s NBA basketball. Those were, and 80s. Those were brutal games.
Mm-hmm.
And those guys, if they went to the floor, it's probably because they got a real forearm or something given to them, an elbow. So you just watch these guys flop all over the court. Come on, guys, let's just play basketball here.
Yeah, and you have to say again, watching the West. Even flops aside, they're letting them play. You're seeing some physical play again. And what I love about the West, and it's also true with the Knicks, just fabulous team basketball. It's not one guy just taking the ball like we've seen in years past doing these ISOs. No, it's a lot of passing. I've seen plays where all five guys touch the ball before a shot is even taken.
Yeah, that's right. The one thing where the Knicks really took their big lead last night was they were very good in transition basketball. They got a rebound or a turnover, and they pushed that ball down the floor, where it wasn't just one guy, but it was getting everyone involved. So, in that regard, it's nice to see.
Yeah.
But I've exhausted my ability to talk about the NBA.
Well, you've done a fine job on it, yeah. Now, are you watching the French Open at all?
Not yet. I certainly will. I can't remember. It's either Carlos Alcaraz or Yannick Sinner, who are number 1 and 2 in the world. I can't remember who's 1 and who's 2, but One of them, I think, is out and is not able to play in the French Open, might be hurt. So that will certainly change things. I was listening to someone last week talk about even like Novak Djokovic, possibly the greatest tennis player of all time, who's still playing. And, if he had to go against both Alcaraz and Sinner, it'd probably be tough for him to win another title. Now, if he only has to face one of them, maybe he can do it. But Djokovic still playing, I'm pretty sure. He's my age, 39, 40 years old. It's amazing, really.
How about on the baseball side of things, Father?
That was enough tennis for Dave. Okay, we're going to move on. All right, moving on. Baseball. Well, last week, 4-game series up in Detroit between the Guardians, Indians, and the Tigers. And the Guardians got the elusive 4-game sweep on the road. It's hard to win a 4-game series, sweep a 4-game series, period. Do that on the road, even more so. And now the first game, not even close. The rest of those games were really tight games back and forth. And so the Tigers are beat up, and everyone's going to say that, but, still to get a 4-game sweep, pretty good. The Tribe last night got really beat up by the Nationals. But, the Tigers are in trouble right now. It's something like 10 games out. Yep, they've got people hurt, but they are struggling to hit the ball, and they're going to have to turn it around here pretty quick. So
yeah, and I don't know. We've got all these great players on the Mud Hens, the Tigers organization. They should be pulling from them, I think, probably, and start to see the lineup. They need some hitting, absolutely.
Yeah, they might need to. Tribe's looking good, top of the AL, so AL Central, that is.
Yeah, pretty soundly. All right, very good. Glad you're watching stuff. Boy, you really pick up a lot of a good cross section of what are the top topics in sports right now. So, looking forward to this visit each and every Tuesday. Father Matt Frisbee, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. God bless.
Hey, I watched their farm clubs go at it last night. Toledo Mud Hens, of course, farm club of Detroit Tigers. Columbus Clippers, the Guardians. The Mud Hens took it. So there, at least on the farm club side, yeah.